All right, everybody's part 3, Horizon Forbidden West. This one's probably going to be a little longer than the last one. Just had the PlayStation event yesterday, so that kind of put a damper on some things, but it wasn't a bad showcase. I liked it.
Stick to cover. Archers
Like I
on the
said,
ridge.
right where we left.
Here they come.
It's down here, not up there.
This is it. Finish the enemy. Do you need ammo? Now they're scared. While they're working their armor. Here it comes.
Yeah, buddy.
Cut them all down.
Oh yeah. Badass. Damn.
They got one of the marshals. Get back over here.
What the heck is going on? What are you doing? That was weird. What the heck was going on there?
I need more ammo.
Death to Outlander.
Get your ass down here. Oh shit. Bastard ass armors, archers.
I can keep going.
Get out of there.
Enough. You
Getting intense.
Outlanders. I'll skin you both!
Chief, grant me the honor of this challenge.
Granted.
You just gonna stood there.
You're next, girl.
I've never seen a shield like that. Better scan it.
Let's end this!
What the hell?
Give it up!
Get over that.
Not so brave now, are you?
That shield will break if I hit hard enough.
Oh. What was the one I have? R1, R1, R2.
Gotta get through that shield. There! Now's my chance! You're not stopping me! Shield's gone! He's vulnerable!
Nice.
Your turn! Come down here and face me!
No! It was an honorable challenge. You've earned your life today. Comrades! Mark this day! Today you have decimated the Marshals! Slaughtered the Karja! So begins our war on Hikaru. Move out!
Get him to the camp. Now.
You gonna make it?
You're going on without me, aren't you? Guess I'm stuck with Aaron. For now.
Come on. I'll take you back to the fort.
At least you can do that, huh?
I got you.
It's salvage time, boys.
like it can take a hit. I should be able to use it to glide.
Aloy. We're still trying to sort out this mess. Seems like the Tenakth have a civil war in their hands.
That sounds about right.
Sounds like it.
The Marshals weren't expecting Regala to attack.
And the entire Karja delegation was slain. Nozar, Vuadis, Vashav. A massacre. What will you do now?
I have to head west. Hopefully this rite of passage is still good. For what I'm after, I'll cross all of Tenakth territory if I have to.
Then you have a long road ahead of you. This is only the threshold of the Forbidden West. The Tenakth's true domain lies over the mountains that border Plainsong, home of the Utaru tribe.
This isn't Tenakth territory?
All that out there? That's no man's land. It was supposed to be neutral ground, though obviously this Regala ignored that. Her rebels approached from the north, with all those machines they were riding. They must have made camp up that way.
The rebels were riding bristlebacks. And there were bristlebacks in the Daunt.
Are you saying the rebels let them into the Daunt? How would that even be possible?
I don't know. But it's worth looking into.
While you're at it, there were a number of Karja and Oseram who went out there before the gates were shut for the embassy. Maybe you could check in on them. See if they're all right.
I can keep an eye out. Is there a tall neck somewhere nearby?
A tall neck? There's that one, over there, near the Utaru border. But why?
It's hard to explain. It'll help me get the lay of the land.
If you say so. Is there anything else I can tell you before you go?
You said there were others who went out when the gates were open before. Like who?
Well, in addition to the salvagers that just went through, there were a couple of other parties of Oseram delvers. Even saw 2 Karja scholars trekking southwest with an Oseram crew. Not sure if they're exceptionally brave or just foolhardy.
This area is no man's land.
That it is. The Tenakth used to attack anyone past Barren Light on sight, but after Avad overthrew the Mad Sun King, he reached out to the other tribes to offer reconciliation. The Tenakth agreed to a neutral border zone as part of the peace talks. Karja and Oseram have been striking out into the area ever since.
But now, it seems like Regala and her rebel army have moved in.
Well, I'd never call no man's land safe, even in the best of times. The ancient ruins of the Southwest are a testament to that. Remnants of some forgotten war.
I need to be on my way.
Then I wish you luck. The gates will always be open to you should you wish to return. And don't worry about your friends. We'll get them patched up.
I appreciate it.
Sun watch over you, Aloy. I hope you find what you're looking for.
Nice.
I can refill my pouch with these later.
Oh, I just found that.
So, this is the Forbidden West.
Damn, I leveled up just from sitting around here picking up
The
stuff.
coordinates from the spires should lead to Silence and Hades. And just maybe, a backup of Gaia. It won't be easy out there. The Blight, the Storms, Regala's machine riders. But I'll have to push through it all. Find a way to fix the world. Like Elizabeth would.
Whole bunch of shit. Damn.
The woman who led the ambush, Regala, had a lot of machines under her command. There's only one other person who has that kind of knowledge.
Silence.
What's his angle? Why help to knock the rebels?
Damn, did I really kill this many things? Might as well get it.
Good spot to test the shield wing. Fly far down and I can glide.
Oh yeah. This looks like a good spot to do it. Oh. Oh, nice. I keep forgetting I do that. Man, I gotta remember to do that. Seems like I'm doing a lot of that anyway, so. Right here, right? I said it was auto. No. I want to do this. Sweet.
Something's going on at that camp.
Our armor's gotta make all other armors look like rusted buckets of scrap. You really think you can do that?
Karoof, come on. You know me. Have I ever given you anything less than perfection?
If it isn't the savior of Meridian, and of my very own operation. Laren, say hello.
Hello, nice to meet you.
You know, if it weren't for this one, I probably wouldn't be standing here right now. I was at Barren Light when the Tanakh attacked. Nasty business. But every codger in Oseram is thankful you drove them off.
So what are you doing out here?
Well, to hammer it plain, there's treasure in the west. Unclaimed scrap and ancient metal.
Yeah,
And
I'm looking
I've
for
got
it.
a sturdy band of salvagers that's ready to take advantage. We'll buy any scrap you got. And if you're looking for machine parts, we've got the best in the west, guaranteed. And soon we'll be trading in more than just that. For too long, the west has been, well, forbidden. Dangerous. But what if I told you we could make an armor so tough, so infallible, that you'd never have to worry about survival out here again?
I'd be curious to take a look at it.
Of course you would. And that's why I've asked my most talented salvagers to find what they need to make that armor. Each of them will present their work to me. The best protection will go on sale to hunters, just like you.
Lucky me.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some business to attend to back in Chainscrape. Laren can take care of you while I'm gone. Can't wait to see what you come up with, my boy.
Leave it to me. It'll blow all the others out of the forge. You have got to help me.
What are you talking about?
The armor. I made a dozen versions of it, but none of them were good enough. And there are other crews further west. If they make better armor than mine, I can kiss that keg full of shards goodbye.
So you get a prize if Karif picks your armor?
A big one. And I finally have the perfect design. I just need the right parts, and fast. So maybe you'd be willing to pick up a contract and get them for me?
What would I be looking for?
Shell walker containers.
That's what I'm looking for.
Their plating's made to withstand a lot of damage. It'll make the perfect armor. I know it.
I think I can handle that.
Ah, thank the forge. All right. We scouted out a herd near here. Here's the contract. It'll tell you everything you need to know. You take the machines down. My people will pick up the containers.
I'll give this a closer look later. Thanks.
Counting on you, Aloy. Aloy.
I'm working on it.
Good call. Any new? Yeah, of course. Yep. There's always next time. It takes his time coming back.
I might want to read that contract before going on the hunt.
Oh, no wonder.
There's a lot of ancient wrecks out here. Must have been a huge battle. The old ones. They gave everything they had to slow down the Pharaoh's war.
Take that mount down!
To buy something.
Oh, yeah. Kind of a noticeable increase of strength.
An old world ruin. Wonder what's inside. Counting a pack of scrappers to carve up in the salvage.
Oh, you scared the shit out of me.
Greenshine. I'm in luck.
That's like gold, I take it. My guess.
Secret ingredient for someone, I'll bet.
Yeah, I don't know why I unequipped that. Duh. I'm goofy. All right. That works for that. Oh, we got to do it at the workbench. What? Hold L1 and tap R1. Huh. Oh, wow. Okay.
Pretty sure that's the passage Laren's contract mentioned. I should make sure I have my facts straight. Give the contract a quick read. Shellwalkers use this passage regularly, and lure in once they're plating. I just need to wait them out at his camp. Might be a good idea to place some traps on the road first. Catch the convoy by surprise.
Did I waste them? I probably wasted them. Uh,
Looks like the coordinates Silence gave me match that wreckage. Did he install Hades on another? Better shake off this wet.
oh, I'm stuck.
There's a lot to explore down there. I don't know what I could find. This is it. Location of the coordinates I scanned from the spire. Workshop underneath a dead Horus Titan. Just the kind of place Silence would slink away to. And what was he doing here?
Poor Hades. So cramped in there. No room to think. You can't even speak. Now the processing orb of a Titan, on the other hand, well, you're used to that. But once I load you on that, you'll be so much more comfortable. Until interrogations begin, anyway.
It's some kind of log, most of it's redacted. It looks like Silence put a lot of work into forcing Hades to talk. It's some kind of red crystal. That device is blinking. Guess Silence wants me to check it out.
It said not right now. The first time I walked up to it.
Aloy, consider this message a beacon to help guide you out of the fog of ignorance. Using explosives, I've detached the processing orb from the Titan overhead. a perfect cage for our mutual friend, Hades. In order to render it cooperative, tell her what we discussed about the mysterious signal that gave you life. Back to that, are you? Perhaps you need a reminder that you have failed. So you see, Aloy, Gaia can be safely rebooted. As for where to find a backup, well, you'll need to trot along after me to find out.
He thinks he's got it all figured out. Bastard. But I guess there's only one way to find out where he moved the orb. Well, I better see where this trail leads. So here I am, following along after Silence like a fool. After he tricked me by rigging his lance to steal Hades. A crazy AI that wants to kill everything. He couldn't just let me do the same thing and destroy it? And now I'm gonna have to put up with more of his self-righteous bull. Silence must be pretty confident he's found a backup of Gaia, but how? Every place I've checked, every lead, they've all been dead ends. All backups purged. So what did Hades tell him?
Nice.
A merchant. Didn't expect to see anyone else out here. It might be handy to resupply.
Oh there! What's Honora doing this far west? Ah, no matter, no matter. I can get you stocked up for the wilds if you need to. I have plenty of wares.
Sky drifter collector or circulator.
A well-crafted piece.
If I have to.
What the hell? Got a cargo pod? Freaking kangaroos.
Looks like the trail goes into the hillside. A ruin. Okay. Let's see where this goes. I guess Silence used that machine to haul his prize. That must be the orb Silence stuck Hades in. And that door. Looks like a Pharaoh facility.
What the?
Hades? Is that you?
System threat detected.
You don't look so good.
You are the Aloy. Come to destroy me.
Yes. Permanently this time. Even like this, you're a threat to Gaia. Once I resurrect her.
So you have not yet secured Gaia back up. Then Gaia is dead. Earth and you doomed. Despite malfunctions, I have won.
Silence asked you where to find a backup of Gaia?
Data error. Memory structures disintegrated.
Right. Because that would have been easy. What did Silence do to you, Hades? It's like you've been hollowed out.
Silence interrogated me.
And what did you tell him?
Data error. Memory structures disintegrated.
You don't remember any of it?
I remember you.
What, like me beating you at the spire? Okay, that's not going anywhere. When the mysterious signal transformed you, it made Gaia's other subordinate functions conscious too. You escaped when Gaia destroyed herself, but so did they. Where did they go?
Each function migrated to coordinates based on
scattered who knows where, doing who knows what. Hephaestus kills thousands every year with the combat machines it keeps making. And you nearly ended the world. 7 more functions out there, cooking up trouble. It's not a happy thought.
You are unhappy. Good.
Anyone ever tell you you've got a great personality, Hades?
Sarcasm detected.
Yeah, didn't think so. Silence questioned you about the mysterious signal. The one that woke you, gave you consciousness. Who sent it?
Signal transmitted by masters.
And who are they?
Masters woke me to destroy earthly life.
Who would want that?
Data era memory structures disintegrated.
Wow.
Do you know where Silence went?
No, he departed 12.8 days ago. Perhaps he... Data era behavior prediction structures disintegrated.
So you don't know anything more than I do. Great. Enough. It's time to finish this.
Does Aloy still think she can restore Gaia? Save life on Earth?
Yeah, Aloy does.
Then you are deluded. Extinction inevitable.
What would you know, Hades? Twice you tried to destroy life on Earth, and twice you failed. The only extinction you ever brought about is your own. And there's no tricked-out lands to save you this time.
You are incorrect. 3 times. Hades extinguished life.
What? You remember this?
Yes, data intact. Non-viable biospheres aborted in years 254, 2161, 2168.
So, that's centuries ago. It's what you were designed to do.
Current biosphere is version 5. There will be no version 6.
There won't need to be. I'm saving this one.
Master override armed. To activate, state name and rank.
Elizabeth Sobek, Alpha Prime.
Master override activated. Purging extinction protocol.
Aloy, I see you've dealt with Hades.
Yeah. Think maybe you can stay dead this time?
It will. You can trust.
Trust?
Yes. Trust. As in, since I did what you could never do, and extracted all of Hades' priceless knowledge, you can trust that I was willing to actually let you destroy it this time.
So back to holograms instead of face-to-face? What, afraid I'd stab you or something?
There's a reason
And using the same spyware. I see, so... all those times I called, you could have just answered? But I guess you just prefer to go on spying all this time.
My world stopped revolving around you months ago, Aloy. I've had work to do. Countless hours of research, as demanding and time-intensive as it has been critical to the fate of this planet.
Right, of course. You're just trying to save the world, too.
That's right. The difference, of course, is that unlike you, I've produced results.
Did you find a backup of Gaia or not?
Oh, yes. I believe I did.
Where?
Voila. Why do you think I summoned you here? Behind that gene-locked hatch lie the ruins of the ancient facility where the Hades extinction protocol was perfected. A testing process that ran hundreds of trials, each of them using a backup of Gaia.
Hades told you this?
It took some convincing, but yes. So, are you ready to
I don't
look
know
at
about
what
this
you've been
dude.
searching for the last 6 months? Or are you just going to stand there with your mouth open?
Just to confirm, Hades said that there are backups of Gaia in there.
Yes. Or were anyway. 1,000 years ago.
Backups that didn't get purged when Ted Farrow wiped every copy of Apollo.
Correct. According to Hades, this facility could not be accessed by remote signal. Not even Ted Farrow could touch the data here.
Backups. Data complete, Gaia and her subordinate functions. Everything needed to reboot the system. Restore control over the terraforming system, save life on Earth. And there.
So Hades said. So what are you waiting for?
Did Hades reveal the source of the mysterious signal? The one that woke it, tried to destroy life on Earth?
Yes, it did.
Care to share?
In due time.
Oh, what an
First things
ass.
First, Aloy. Last I checked, you still had a super-intelligent AI named Gaia to reboot.
Yeah. The same Gaia who had to destroy herself 20 years ago because of the signal?
It stopped being transmitted years ago. It's no longer a threat.
What if it repeats?
It won't. Even if it did, well... The details are complicated, but the signal required Hades to take effect. Delete Hades from any backup you reboot, and Gaia's safe. Now stop wasting time. Go get a backup.
All right. I'll search the facility for a Gaia backup. But just to be clear, Silence, if this ends up being another one of your tricks...
It's a gene-locked hatch, Aloy. You're literally the only person who can open it. How could I set a trap inside?
Trick me again, Silence, and our next conversation will be face-to-face. Though you won't have much to say, on account of my spear being buried in your throat.
Aloy.
Ooh.
Thanks to me, everything you've desired, everything you've been fumbling about, unable to achieve for 6 months, is now within your grasp. Now, I know you didn't learn much about manners growing up a Nora outcast. But in a situation like this, you say, thank you, and I say, you're welcome.
Hold for identiscan. Genetic profile confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Soga. Please step inside. Please step inside. Please step inside.
Are you kidding me?
I think we're in luck.
And luck? The door is completely messed up.
Obviously. But despite the malfunction, you can still get through. If you'll be patient for a while longer. See those crystals there? The Osram call them fire gleam. They're combustible. Not nearly powerful enough to blast through a door like that.
But maybe just enough to jolt it open a bit more.
Exactly. It will only work with an igniter. I'm sending you the schematics now. To build it, you'll need some machine parts and the oil from a kindleweed plant. That only grows underwater, but you should be able to find some in the nearby lake. The parts are more complicated. You'll need a spark coil from within a Leap Lasher's power cell. Remove the power cell before you kill the machine, or else it'll break.
Got it. Well, I already have some deep water kindleweed. Just need to get the parts. Those machines should have the parts I need for the igniter. Those legs were built for leaping. And kicking, no doubt. Okay, got the parts for the igniter. Now I just need to build this thing.
There's a workbench near the entrance to the facility.
From your time tinkering with Hades?
Tinkering? More like extracting invaluable data.
There. Should be able to use this to blow up that fire gleam now.
Indeed. A useful combination. It's how I detached the processing orb from the horse in the first place.
Great.
I'd step back if I were you.
Please step inside.
Finally. I think I'm in.
Then by all means, proceed.
Bet I could use this igniter if I find more places with fire gleam.
Focus on the task at hand, Aloy.
This whole place is flooded. And there's another gene-locked door on the other side. But that's where any Gaia backups would have been stored. I have to find a way to get over there.
Uh-oh. Crap. Oh, that's right. What are you doing? Are you serious right now?
Whew, that'll keep me awake. Door's locked. There's some kind of device next to it. It looks like this connects to the door, but it needs power. Energy cell. That did it.
Huh.
What's above me? Could work if I was further back.
Stiff to move it. Try how to release the crate.
Must be stuck.
Oh.
What was this room for? Looks like there is another console that needs power. This looks like the same device from the other room. This console shut down.
What up, Blue? Been quiet in here. Whole time. I don't think Twitch sent a notification out, maybe. Oh, good. No, we did. That's good, though.
Here. Elizabeth. And Travis Tate.
Ooh, boy!
Be right back. I use the restroom.
What I just done gonna make you love me. I just imagine them far zenith rapscallions opening this fake guy we made for him. And I thought, what this really needs is a signature.
This isn't a prank, Travis.
I know. All I did was just script a couple of avatars. A little you, a little me. To deliver our message of doom, real personal-like.
Would you just send it?
Soon as it's done compiling, then you and me should celebrate. I brought party fixins, pizza rolls, absinthe, a couple of hacky sacks.
I'm heading back to Bryce as soon as this is done.
Color me confounded, Liz. How is it that someone like
He brought absinthe?
Paragon, damn near saint,
Alright.
you love this world so damn much, but no one in it? I mean, have you ever even had a friend?
Compile complete. Data file, Baron Promise. Ready for transmission.
If you would, please.
Logic bombs off. Here it comes, far Z-nuts.
Just keep being the best at what you do, Travis.
Always admire you from afar, Liz. It's where my mama's grave. And she was religious.
Travis was wrong. Elizabeth was trying to make sure life had a future. She cared about everyone.
I'm not so sure. The exception walk a path of solitude, Aloy. As you and I are well aware of.
There's another panel up there that I should be able to pull open. I'll have to climb higher to reach it.
Really? Get up there. Are you kidding me, Aloy?
Pizza rolls, absinthe, a couple of hacky sacks.
Oh, he's still in there?
I'm heading back to Bryce as soon as this is done.
Color me confounded, Liz. How is it that someone like you, paragon, damn near saint, love this world so damn much? I mean, have you ever even had a friend?
Compile complete. Data file, Baron Promise, ready for transmission.
Where the hell do I gotta go?
Logic bombs off. Here it comes, as far as Z knows.
Wow.
Don't think my pullcaster can latch onto that from here. I'm gonna have to jump.
Always admire you from afar, Liz. It's where my mom was great.
I can't make that jump. But if I glide... Get a good glide in. I don't think I'm gonna get to the door from here.
Aww. Shit. I trick you. I ain't getting it from there either. And that's a panel. Ah, I can lower that now. That's down there. Good.
There's more of the facility over there. I better take a look. What's in here? There's another locked door. What's that console next to it?
Balls, dude. How loud is it out there? Outside the noise dampening field? 150 decibels?
Well, I guess we got privacy. What's the hap, Trav?
You and me go back a ways. But I never saw you cheat no one. Why start with Farzini?
Stay here.
I was gonna tell you about it. They get a copy of Gaia, I get a spot on the Odyssey. But I told them, I said, make it 2 spots, because I'm bringing my friend Trav.
Gosh, Hank. Sounds like the dampening field done slipped. You all right? No? I'm cool. I got a personal field right here, see? Now, I know your ears ain't working so well just now. But see that text transcribing every word I say? Good. While I dial the music out there up to 170 decibels, how about you type in that transmit code? There you go. And that's all of it? Cool. Thank you, Hank. We're done. Security? Hank Shaw is ready for collection. No, he's still breathing. Might want to bring a spatula, though.
There we go.
Yep. Yepers. What are you doing, Ayla? Just jump, come on, climb up. She gets goofy sometimes and does some stupid ass shit.
The deal's off, Tilda. Zero Dawn got its ectogenic chambers.
Aw.
The deal's off, Tilda. Zero Dawn got its ectogenic chambers. Far Zenith needs the Apollo database. There's no reason this incident... You tried to steal Gaia.
There's the door.
I had nothing to do with it.
Close.
And you punished those responsible. Your logic bomb has them scrambling to restore vital systems. I'm really supposed to believe that you knew nothing about this? Please, Liz. Humanity's chances are slim as is. You may not approve of our plan. But What if we're the only ones to survive? Don't you want us to have Apollo to remember our common past, our mistakes? I'm begging you. Fine. You'll get your copy of Apollo. Thank you. Let's speak again before Tilda. Time to let go.
Elizabeth sounded sad at the end. I think this was personal.
Well, that was pretty tricky there. Hey,
Okay,
Cobra, what's
so
up?
much for the flood
Yeah,
noise.
bro.
I made it.
Then proceed.
As long as this door works.
And annoying, man. 3 times, bro. She turned, jumped straight off to the side, nowhere, down in the water I went.
Greetings, Dr. Soda. Please step inside.
Then other times she's precise, like it's perfect. It does exactly what you want. And when you're frustrated, it happens more.
It looks like the
How's your
power's
day,
on,
bro?
Except for that console. It's damp in here too. I hope the water hasn't.
Genetic profile confirmed. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. Do you wish to activate Recluse Spider?
I do.
What?
Activating.
Okay.
No.
Yep. That doesn't sound good.
It appears to be unstable and very heavy. Be careful.
Well, at least I've got power. And there's data here. Looks like this recluse spider thing is a testing apparatus for Gaia and Hades. I better take a look at that access panel.
Yes, get to it.
Okay. I think those circular pods are repositories. One loaded with Hades backups, the other with Gaia.
What are you waiting for?
Hades is down, but the Gaia repository is stuck.
So unstick it. Let's hope you haven't damaged it.
Yeah, well, now that it's down, I should be able to access that pod. I've got one. 2, in fact.
I was starting to get worried.
Get the other one.
Data footprint low. 90% memory free.
That can't be right. Gaia was a vast superintelligence. We barely expected it.
Root kernel.
No subordinate functions.
It's not a full backup.
No. More like a seed from which Gaia's mind could grow if
Oh.
it had subfunctions with which to form a heuristic matrix.
So it's useless?
I'm afraid so. Without subfunction.
Ugh!
Aloy, you've done all you could.
For what? Nothing?
Maybe saving the world is too big a task for any one person. Even you.
Wait. It's useless without subfunctions, but there are subfunctions out there.
The original ones. Scattered to the winds when Gaia blew herself up. They could be anywhere. You can't find them in time. Even if you did, the mysterious signal mutated them just like Hades. You have no idea.
I do. A good one. If it works.
It was worth it. You found Minerva, but it won't connect.
It's close. Mountains west of Plain Song. close enough for me to go get it. I was hoping to find all the sub-functions, but one's enough to get started, right?
It is. Recover Minerva. One could use it to launch Gaia's heuristic matrix.
And when she's conscious, she helps me find the other sub-functions. I go gather them.
And rebuild her piece by piece. Very clever.
Still think I can't save the world on my own?
Yes, well. About that.
Alert! Intruders! Alert!
Aloy, I need you to listen closely. These intruders want the same thing you do. Gaia reborn. It's why they're here.
Friends of yours?
No. They don't know me. The data pulse I transmitted indicated that a Gaia backup could be recovered here was anonymous. Now, they're very powerful, but they won't harm you. Not when they see who you are, what you are. A clone of Elizabeth Sobek, a genetic key with which they can reboot Gaia and rebuild the system. They need you.
I warned you, Silence.
For once, Aloy, submit to the inevitable. Open the hatch.
First I rebuild Gaia, save life on Earth, then I track you down and end yours!
I'm trying to help you here.
Try spying on me with that. There. New focus, spyware free. Okay. Think. I don't care how powerful they are. The only thing that can open that hatch is me. Question is, can I find another way out? There's a current in the water. Not much, but maybe it's a way out.
Genetic profile confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. Please step inside.
What the hell?
Looks promising. Beta. Do we have it? Fantastic. Did the pulse originate here?
Has someone...
Something wrong?
Oh shit.
Spectres, Beta. Well, any idea what the hell a clone of Elizabeth Sobek is doing here?
Maybe Gaia made one when it destroyed itself, a Hail Mary to repair the system.
Don't like the sound of that. Nah, don't like it. Don't want it.
But the
Nope. One's enough trouble. Eric.
Yeah?
Care to do a little downsizing?
Sure.
Wow.
What if she sent the pulse?
Then that was foolish of her. But we got what we came for. So let's put it to use.
I snap a lot of necks in VR. But that certain tremor as life fades from the eyes. Ooh, no hollow quite gets it.
Keep flapping your mouth. It makes a nice target.
You actually think that primitive crap you got there can hurt me?
This is gonna be fun.
Show your fear!
I'm not hurting him. I need a way out of here.
You give me all those.
Maybe if I can bring the whole processor down?
Well, why the hell did you shoot that? Oh.
Is that supposed to be a weapon? This kill's all mine.
What the fuck?
I'll watch you suffer. You want this as much as I do.
He's too close. I won't make it.
Don't need!
Now I can break the cover and hold the thing up.
Oh.
Pain makes you feel alive!
Another one's out.
That's not gonna help you, girl!
Oh.
I wish I could bring you with me.
Here we go.
What are you up to? How long can you keep that up?
Oh, you. Yep, I seen that.
Thing ain't gonna help, girl. Come on. Come at me.
Ugh, gotta cut the main stem. I need to shoot the couplings holding it up. Couplings holding it up. I need to cut them all.
This is what I've been training for.
You're having as much fun.
I'm not hurting him. Two more couplings on the stem.
Quit fooling around.
One more.
You think I can't hit you there?
Ah.
If that thing comes down, it's only gonna kill you.
Better than letting you have all the fun.
God damn it! was that? Me killing what you wanted dead. What the hell did you think? The platform collapsed, body went with it.
Right. And since when don't you get what you want, huh?
Spectres.
Damn.
Search.
Find a way out of here. There's a current. There's a current.
Oh, what the hell?
There. There's a current. Is it heading for an exit? Fast. Looks like some kind of power room. Currents lead here. Promising.
Damn. Oh, we made it out. Nuh-uh. What the heck?
It's okay. I'm here.
I've got it.
Why was her hair flopping around?
Easy there. Hey. It's right here. And the way you were clutching it when I found you, I knew it was important.
Where are we?
An outpost of the Utaru tribe. Not far from where you fell.
How long?
2 days. Aloy,
There's no time. I found something. In the mountains
west of Plainsong. Yeah. Kept muttering it while I carried you. Look, Aloy, whatever it is that you found, you're in no shape to...
I will crawl if I have to.
Okay, fine. But before you do that, there's someone you should talk to. An Utaru named Zoe. She told me there's been trouble in those mountains. A cave spitting out deadly machines. Can't be a coincidence, right?
Why do we need her? Let's head for the cave.
It's in Utaru territory. Her territory. She can help us. You'll see.
Fine. Let's go see this marvelous Zoe then.
As verdant limbs wither, roots rot in snow, still the seed rises as certain as stone.
So?
She should be in bed.
Aloy doesn't really do should.
You're so right. Varl said I should talk to you about the machines in the mountains west of Plainsong.
I am a grave singer. My place is here. We can talk once you've healed.
What's wrong with it?
Her. The name is Ray, not it. She's one of our land gods. And she's dying.
Not just dying. She's suffering.
Her condition is not your concern.
So, if anyone can help, it's Aloy.
May I? So what I'm about to do might look bad, but it will help. Spear.
Ah! Gotta get rid of the infected part.
I still need to talk.
Of course. But this way.
Yeah, they're worshipping things like that, you know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of that in this game. People just misled.
The mountains west of Plainsong. There trouble out there?
The Utaru have trouble everywhere. Our fields blighted, our settlements abandoned. But the cave in the mountains is the worst of it. It is a sacred place. Fa, another of our land gods, went inside weeks ago, but she hasn't emerged. Killer machines pour out instead, threatening to overwhelm us. It's never happened before.
Wouldn't be your first sacred cave.
You called yourself a grave singer. What does that mean?
Like a sender?
To all living things, an end must come.
Yeah, to ease the passage. They send.
To ease the passage. I try to...
Kind of like a sender.
And sing of the renewal that death sows the way for. But I never thought I would have to sing for one of our land gods. I don't even know if Ray heard me. What you did soothed her more than I ever could.
It's not your fault, Saul. And without the second sight, there's nothing more you could have done.
Thanks for taking us in.
Varl's the one that carried you across the wilds.
I doubt anyone else here would have let us in. Or stayed by my side to make sure Aloy was comfortable. We were lucky to find you.
I could say the same thing.
Sounds like you two have been spending a lot of time together.
Ah!
I wish it hadn't taken an injury to make that happen. I hope you feel better. And soon.
I need to get into that cave.
What? No one does that.
I do.
It's time to make an exception.
It belongs to the land gods.
Look, so there is something inside there. Something that could solve problems all over the world. The storms, the derangement. Maybe even your broken land gods.
What could possibly do all that?
A spirit?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Something like that.
I could journey back to Plainsong. Assemble the chorus. Tell how you soothed Ray. Ask their permission to go inside.
Great. I'll get my things.
She needs rest.
You don't have to tell me.
I'm fine.
Assembling the chorus will take time. First, then join me.
Fine. Bed rest. I got it.
Sleepy time.
She does not need you to help her heal. You could come with me to Plainsong. Lend your voice to mine as I try to persuade the chorus. It might help her cause.
I'd like to. But I'm afraid she might run off.
Really? Very well. Later then.
Later.
Zoe, wait. It's not...
Let her go.
That I don't...
Let her walk. You're losing.
It's just...
You're losing. Nah, she got you. It's a trap. She got you up. It's over. Man, he fell for it.
Is that what you were trying to say?
Yes.
See, that's what we call the cat trap. The most common cat trap is they don't give you none. They make you wait for it.
Yeah.
That's the trap.
Me too.
Yeah, see? Now she gonna walk away. Now he's like, damn. They make you wait for it. You know why they make you wait for it?
Supposed to be resting.
This is common knowledge ever since Eddie Murphy did Raw.
You should go with her.
They make you wait for it because when you finally get it, it's the best you ever had. They're gonna be like, damn, that was some good stuff.
I'll meet up with you in Plainsong when I'm ready.
She got him.
Sure about this?
Yes. Go. Get out of here.
Okay. So, wait.
See? You gotta run and get it. You say, hey, yo, wait. I got no business here. I don't need to be here now. I can come back. You know what? Now she's just gonna keep walking. I'll give him none. That's his pity music right there.
Okay, all healed up.
Alright, I got 3 skill points. Alright, let's do this. Valor Surge. What's that? Oh. Open the weapon wheel and tapping R1. Nice. Shooting your target with an arrow immediately after a jump off deals extra damage. What's the aerial slash? How do I roll that down? Yeah, we're hooking it up over here. Oh, you push triangle. Quickly damage an enemy and leap into the air. Huh. Awesome.
First that Karja huntress, now this outlander. The dangers of the hunt require quality gear.
R1. There it is. Okay. Let's buy one for now.
May the hunt bring you rewards.
All right. Continue on here. Go to the workbench. Nice. God, I got that fox bone. What up, Honky? My bad, bro. I'm in here just upgrading and doing stuff.
She owns this land.
Cool. How you been, bro?
Are you buying or selling things?
I need to meet Laurel and Zoe in Plainsong. Ask the chorus if we can go into their sacred cave. Minerva should
Good
be
seeing ya.
inside. If I can get it, I can reboot Gaia. And then maybe we can figure out who those strangers in the proving lab were. But first, I might want to explore a little. See what I can find in this area.
Is that the savior
That
of
sound.
Meridian? Well, I've
The
got
tall
some
neck
news
must be
for you.
close by.
Well, we can keep it to
Already, I've
yourself.
taken the data in the surrounding area. Looks like a
Well, that's
satellite dish.
interesting.
If I can climb it, I should be able to reach that tall neck easily enough.
Cool. Took it down. Give me that good stuff.
Everyone all right?
You saved our lives. More importantly, you saved the harvest we carry. The Utaru are in your debt.
Aloy,
I am Daim.
you're saying that's a whole harvest?
The red blight you see around you has withered most of our crops. What little we carry, we had to collect at the edge of the plains.
Where are you all headed?
Plainsong. It lies just down this road. I'm afraid you won't see many outlanders like yourself there. My people like to keep to themselves. But if you're lacking weapons or supplies, I know some of them will be willing to trade with you. Here, it's not much, but it's the least I can do to thank you.
I can't take this.
Please, any kindness we see, we also sow.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Dying. You should go. Tell the others we have the harvest, and that we need a healer.
Right. May the land bloom in your steps.
I should go too.
If you do make it to Plainsong, we share our meals up on the northern dish. Diane's one of the cooks there. I'm sure he can make you some rations worth trading for.
All right.
I'll try to make my way there if I can.
There's the campfire.
The blight is worse here. If I don't get Gaia up and running, it'll be like this everywhere. All of the Utaru's land gods. Some of the fields with blight. It's like they're still following their programming. It's killing me.
Wow. That's crazy. These things are just roaming around, lost.
brighter day.
There's Varl and Zoe. I'm here, as promised. It's singing. Does it mean the chorus is ready?
It is assembled. I couldn't have done it without Varl. But I don't know what good it will do. The chorus is in disharmony. The subject of the cave is bad enough. Land God Fa still hasn't emerged, and every day, more deadly machines try to force their way out, throwing themselves against the defensive cordon we set up around the entrance. That is only the first of many false notes. Your request has exposed deep divisions within the chorus itself and the tribe.
So, the chorus is assembled. What now?
They're considering your request.
Then, shouldn't we go talk to them?
When you're ready. But don't worry. Their debate won't end anytime soon. Meetings like these can go on for days.
All right. Then maybe I should resupply first. Who knows how many machines are in that cave?
Assuming the chorus agree to allow you inside.
Aloy can be pretty convincing in these situations.
Yeah, should just go.
We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see too, bro.
Do what you need to prepare.
But
We'll wait for you
you can stop me going in there.
The chorus is gathered.
An outlander in Plainsong. You'll want to talk to me right after that. This is not a debate. Whatever the chorus says goes.
Oh yeah.
Sunshine upon you.
May the wind carry you,
Take a moment to appreciate my wares, especially the armor.
Hey, I'll do that. Hey. Damn. Look at that one. I like that one. Don't have none of them.
Keep me in mind when you need armor or stitching.
You're a Nora, aren't you? Haven't seen one since I visited Hunter's Gathering.
I didn't think the Utaru traveled that far east.
I did it for my dyes. I like to see how different tribes use roots and plants to make new colors. It's amazing how the right hue can make armor express so much more than its mere function. I have some samples, if you're interested.
They're beautiful.
It's nothing compared to the Tanakh dyers. They may not be the friendliest of tribes, but if you bring their dyers plants or samples, they might show you their skills.
I'll keep an eye out for them.
Cool.
I have armor and garments.
So the singing just keeps going. I guess that means the chorus is still in session?
The people sing to soothe the chorus, to help them break their impasse. It wouldn't be necessary if they were in harmony.
I'm not gonna have to sing back, am I?
Of course not. The singing will stop when we present ourselves. Are you ready?
All right, let's go talk to them.
Speak.
Your sacred cave. There's something inside I need. And if I can get it, it will help.
Zoe and the Nora have spread word of your story. And what you want. We know of no spirit in the cave. Only Fa, our land god, who entered the cave and did not return.
The power of the land gods is broken. We are diminished. Tales of spirits will not help us. Nothing will.
We weaken. We die. And become fertile ground for new life. This is the natural order.
Yes. Wait. You're all just going to sit around until you become food for worms? Literally?
So says the Outlander, ignorant of our beliefs.
Please. Remember how she brought peace to Ray. Listen to her.
We've heard such temerity from you before, Zoe. Let us not forget that you agitated for reckless war against the Kaja.
At least she's trying to help.
How? By inviting you to break our traditions? Should we change our ways to suit every impudent outsider who wanders into Plainsong?
No. You should change your ways because your own lands are killing you.
We have stood by and watched as our land gods waste away. You would have us do the same with our neighbors, our children.
And this lone outlander can save us. Nonsense. A single seed matters little in the infinite cycle of growth and decay.
An alarm. It's coming from the mountains.
Was that from the cordon? It's an alarm!
The machines must have broken through the cordon.
Then we need to get down there.
What about the chorus?
If the cordon has fallen, there's nothing left to prevent us from going in the cave.
See ya.
The time for permission
Whoa.
is over.
That's weird. That was a weird artifact.
This way, Aloy.
Well, we better get going.
Fighting in the fields ahead.
Hearts flying!
These machines don't look normal.
I've seen these machines.
They must have come from the cordon. The others are the ones. We have
Damn.
We need to keep moving.
Can the others hold out?
Damn. Take your son of a bitch down. What are you guys doing? Wow. Hell yeah. Oh, Cobra wasn't joking. These guys get tough.
I'm on this one!
I took your ass down quick, didn't it? Oh, I messed you up. That deals with them.
Moving won't save you.
Let the hunt begin. Back up. Finish them. Take them
out. Shit.
Then let's press on to the corner.
Damn. Frost Hunter. Well, I like how they tell you do crap like that. It just recognizes you got one of your weapons equipped with an empty slot.
More machines.
This will be in my stash when I need it. These machines are stronger, deadlier than normal. There's more than just Minerva and a missing land god in the cave.
real damage. You're going down. Machines.
Nice. 2 more points.
We've done all we can here. We must
Nice. Really, that hurt me.
Got this one lined up. I've got this one.
Pain subsiding.
So weak. I thought I would kill that thing with that. She does craft stuff slow. I need to get that going. That up faster.
This trail is the path of the land gods. It'll lead us to the cordon.
Oh, cool.
More machines.
We can take them out, Aloy. On your lead.
Here we go.
Oh yeah, badass, badass.
Now onto the cordon. Let's go.
Right behind you.
We're almost there.
We better be ready for anything. cordon. For what's left of it.
So many dead.
They will be mourned when the time is right. For now, we must keep going. Into the cave.
What the hell hurt me? Purge water.
We shouldn't linger here.
Oh, wow.
Clouds are spent. Rain's done.
May the land gods forgive our trespass. What is that?
A kind of wall.
Are you alright?
Right. We'll have to find a way around.
Up here!
Follow your lead, Aloy.
Yeah, don't walk into it. Woo!
Well, don't have to worry about running out.
What's that ahead?
Like a cauldron door. To understand what's going on in there, you're gonna need one of these. On the temple. Just like this.
Welcome to the real world.
There's blue light on the door. Yeah, it takes some getting used to.
Don't worry, Zoe. I'll help.
Listen. The machines we've been fighting, they're different. More dangerous. That means there's something very powerful somewhere beyond that door. And it wants us dead. Follow my lead. And be ready for anything.
Oh shit.
Let's go. We have to find the core of this place.
So much metal.
Who built this place?
Machines. Not like any you've seen before. Machines in here. We'll have to take them out.
Right behind you.
Oh, you ass.
done.
So this is a cauldron, where machines are born.
It looks like one, but if the land gods come and go, then they aren't just made here. They're being repaired too.
And the spirit you're after is in here.
Nova? Maybe, but I have a feeling that's not all.
We got power cells. So we got some nice stuff in here.
Another wall. Not going that way.
Yeah, we learned from the first time. We don't do that. Aha.
I've seen them before. They're like an infection. That thing I said that wants us dead. It takes over places like these and makes killing machines. It's called Hephaestus. Looks like those cables are blocking the way up. You two wait here. I'll find a way to path.
Okay. What are those panels on the floor?
Who's trying to pull that?
That panel on the floor looks more raised than the others.
What panel?
Staying on this floor panel. Activated something. Looks like parts of those pillars are rotating. Maybe if I shoot the gears, I can lock them into place. Make a path up. That works!
How are you doing, Zoe?
This place was meant for the land gods. No Utaru has ever set foot in here. But I had to, right?
The gears have
to help you and
Aloy
Aloy.
spot to lock into place.
To find
Okay.
Phil.
You did the right things.
Damn. One more.
Oh.
Can you stand on that panel?
Oh, I did it too quick.
Like this? Good. Stay there.
There. Should be able to climb all the way up now.
Nice. Oh, don't touch that.
Another floor panel. But I can't shoot the gears on the pillars from here. Maybe if I can find something to weigh this down?
Find a way across, Aloy.
I'm working on it.
Why didn't she jump up here the first
This
time?
crate should be heavy enough.
Oops.
Can't fit the crate through that opening. that shield, but I'll have to go around. Okay, getting there. That did it. The gears on the pillars should be exposed now.
Oh, what?
More pillars. Might be a way across, if I can get them into the right position.
I'm confused. What? Yeah, pull this over here. What are you doing? Why would you jump off there? There it is.
There. Should be able to get across now. There's nothing for my pole cap to latch onto.
All this metal. Cold as winter in here. How's it going up there, Aloy?
I think I'm getting close.
One more set of pillars. There should be a floor panel nearby to activate them. Down. Go.
What are you doing? Are you serious right now? No way.
Okay. Now I can cross.
Hey, thanks, Blue. Okay. There we go. Aloy.
The cables are moving.
They're drawing back. We can climb up that vent.
How do we cross?
Cables are twisted around that node on the other side. I'll see if I can get to it.
We'll wait here.
That was quite a jump.
Okay, now, how to get up to the node? All right, let's see what we can do. Come on over, you two.
Nice.
Who is that? Hephaestus. It's taken over this whole place.
Oh, damn.
Looks like there's another node on the other side, near that door.
Go do your thing.
How to get to that node on the other side?
There's still no sign of Fa.
It's a big place. We'll keep looking.
Engage active distribution. J1. Zeta. Transfer secondary packages to materials B5 and 12.
I feel like
Okay, there's a platform down there. I think I can reach it if I climb.
all over there.
It's A59 to B24.
Really? So how's that get me to the door?
It's not hooking onto that.
Cycle auxiliary pipelines 9HX.
Okay.
Armament assessment complete. Increase incendiary moon out 4. Unit G Mark 1. Activate Gamma Matrix 5.
Oh shit, no way. Get up there.
Unit G Mark 1.
Wow.
Increase by 20%.
Oh, blue. Oh. Well, first time I went there, it blew me away. That's why I was like, oh, maybe I shouldn't do that. Thank you.
Varro, above us. She's in the air.
Don't let go, Aloy.
Yep, wasn't planning on it.
Yeah, no shit, Sherlock.
Ride's over. Time to let go. Okay. Now what?
Execute armament assessment alpha. Cycle auxiliary pipelines. HX.
I think I can pull that.
Armament assessment complete.
There's the note.
I completely lost on why she does that. I am completely lost. Yeah, I am. She does it all the time. I watch. It does. It happens to Cobra too all the time. That's one of the worst things about this game. The problem is they try to implement too many commands and things into one controller. You know what I mean? That's that's the problem with this game. They're trying to do 90,000 things, and you got a controller. It's got 8 buttons. You know what I mean? Modifiers, and you gotta be in specific positions, and we didn't read it quick enough because the hardware isn't fast enough for our software that we developed. You know what I mean? That's the problem. Sucks. Yeah, they just try to do too much. They try to do way too much. Like I gotta push R2 for a heavy attack. Like, why would I be attacking? And like that. I gotta push square to drop, but then when I push square, it wants to hold my thing out. Alright. We're gonna stop here and give it a second for it to register. Look, okay, so it was there, now it's not there. And I move, not there. Move, not there. Move, there we go. Goofy.
Who is Hephaestus? What is it want with this place?
It's taken over facilities before to build deadly machines. But it wasn't always hostile. city used to be part of something good. Something called Gaia.
Oh no. What has Hephaestus done to her?
Turn it into a weapon, which sooner or later will be unleashed.
And then, plain song. If my people see what it has become, if one of our gods attacks them,
you know what we have to do.
Yeah, these little realities coming to a realization of BS.
We have to get down there.
That dome of light. Is it protecting the machine?
Yeah. There should be a node I can override nearby to shut it down.
I brought you back to life. I can take it out of you.
Here we go. I'm sorry.
And I'll get the big guy.
Oh shit. Oh,
If I can detach them, I can use them against it.
holy shit. Get out of there. What are you doing? Boom. What is? I forget that it is. Nice.
That was the last machine.
Forgot I had that move. I gotta remember that stuff. There's so many things I got. Yeah, I never use none of my bombs, my traps.
Boarding a machine that nearly killed us.
It's still her god.
I do not grieve for a god or a machine, but because I no longer know what to believe.
Look, so if you want, you can go back home.
Do I
You're,
still have one?
you're slowing us down.
So, for how long? Can you really heal our lands? Save my people?
One step at a time. But it starts now.
Not bad.
Up we go.
There's more.
Like Aloy said, this is only the beginning. Aloy, the core. My focus is showing holograms on it.
They look like machines.
They must be overrides. Knowledge on how to tame machines.
And you can learn this?
Let's find out.
We'll make sure I got everything.
Looks like Augustus has been upgrading the security grid on the cauldrons. And the data's been corrupted. Not sure I can do much about that right now. And my focus doesn't recognize some of these. Must be machines I haven't seen yet.
Got what you need?
Yes.
Let's press on then.
Oh, some new machine enemies, huh?
Greetings, graduates of Cradle 9. Welcome to the regional... Error. Unauthorized access detected.
That doesn't sound good.
Was that the spirit? Minerva?
I don't think so. At least... directly.
Attention. All personnel must vacate the facility immediately.
Something doesn't want us here.
That was creepy.
What exactly was this place?
Seen anything like it before?
No.
Looks like a medical unit.
That's our way out.
Unauthorized access. Initiating facility lockdown. Stay out.
What's going on?
Well, at least the emergency lights work.
What just happened?
Minerva's definitely here. And I think it's trying to keep us out. I'll scout ahead, see if there's a way to get us in.
You sure we shouldn't come with you?
Well, yeah, Minerva could be dangerous. Let me make sure it's safe.
Okay.
We'll be right here if you need us.
What are you doing? Up. Up. She can be goofy sometimes. She don't know what she's doing.
Okay, I need to find where Minerva's hiding. I should look for a way to access the facility systems. Locked.
We'll pry it open.
Alert. Restricted access. You are not wanted here.
Oh, I want them.
Sorry. You're not getting rid of me that easily, Minerva.
Ah.
This leads. What are all those cables in the center for? Minerva's shutting me out.
Oh no. Missed out on that stuff. Someone was hiding in here at one time.
Dead end. I can feel a draft above. Might be a way out of this shaft. And I'm outside. I need to find a way back into the facility. Close. If I can get Minerva to cooperate, I can merge it with Gaia. Finally bring her back. Then we can start fixing the blight, the storms, and maybe she can help me figure out who those strangers in the proving lab were. Why did they have a clone of Elizabeth? Why did they want it back up?
I think that's our masters we're looking for. Go over that way, that's weird. What are you? I hate how she moves. She like darted for the edge in the cliff. I'm glad I noticed that.
Ah, another shaft. Okay, now I've got to find a way to plug into this place. Looks like some kind of dome. Wonder what it's for.
Ah, just to tell you that's there. Make that trip around. Nice touch.
Alert. System core penetrated.
Minerva? I need the console. Please.
Access denied.
It didn't used to be like this. Do you remember it? Anything? You were part of something bigger once. Something good. Gaia. That's right. She can live again. But only if you give her the chance. I can't reboot her without you.
Light. Cease.
I think you'll disappear into her. Become part of her. Like you used to be.
Misery will cease.
Yes.
Hey!
Thank you. Thank you, Minerva. Elizabeth Sobek. Alpha Prime.
Master override activated. Restoring Minerva function to original code.
Wow.
Do you wish to initiate heuristic matrix?
Here goes.
Greetings, Dr. Sobek. I'm Wood. Scanning data. So it is Aloy, not Elizabeth. We have much to discuss.
What? How does she know a name?
The heuristic matrix will not be complete for several minutes more. In the meantime, I suggest you familiarize yourself with this facility. It is our best option for a base of operations, and you can make use of its equipment to improve your ability to override machines.
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds good.
Shall I grant access to your companions? They will be here shortly.
Okay, but don't overwhelm them, okay? They don't have a lot of experience with things like, well, you.
Put that facility on lockdown. That's what I said. You put this whole place on lockdown. No one get in. Weapons gone. Let's go. Get them all drawn and out.
This time?
No. This time she's real. Laurel, Zoe. This is Gaia.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi. Gaia's still, waking up. Let's look around.
I will highlight the location of the lab on your focus.
Nice.
I have established a network between your focuses, allowing you to communicate when apart.
Good. So what was this place?
A regional control center, where Zero Dawn progeny would have overseen terraforming operations in the area.
What's all this?
This was intended as the main gathering space for...
So this was supposed to be the lab.
That was its intended purpose. Some of the machine data you recovered from the repair bay below us appears to be corrupted. Accessing the terminal in this room will show you how to repair and complete the override.
I'll take a look. Huh. Looks like I need data from machine parts to fix the corrupted override.
Oh, wow.
Initialization is complete. You may continue to explore the facility, Aloy. When you are ready, return to the control room.
Nice.
Okay. Maybe it's time to talk to Gaia.
Hello, Aloy.
Hi. So you're ready?
Yes. Initialization is complete. All tests show that my heuristic matrix launched correctly and is stable. You must have many questions.
Yeah. But two big ones first. We're not gonna be able to fix the biosphere without making you whole. I ran a search for your subfunctions at the Hades Proving Lab, but Minerva was the only one I found.
Thankfully, the sensory capabilities of this facility are far more advanced. I will search for the others now. Transmitting query pattern. Receiving.
Oh, shit.
Of Apollo, Artemis, and Eleuthia, I can find no trace. They are simply gone.
What about the others?
Ether, Demeter, and Poseidon are revealed. They lie within reach. Procurable.
Oh, shit.
And Hephaestus?
It too stands revealed, but it is not like the others.
That's for sure.
Space.
Since the extinction signal, Hephaestus has evolved. Moreover, it is not confined to a single location. It haunts the global network that connects cauldrons to each other across the planet, making it exceptionally difficult to subdue.
Let me guess. We need it bad?
Correct. Its capabilities are essential. Without it, I can only delay the extinction of life on Earth. Hephaestus is our only hope of a permanent solution.
So we start there?
Unfortunately, we cannot. Procuring Hephaestus can only be attempted after my own capabilities have been significantly enhanced.
Grab the other subordinate functions first, then Hephaestus.
Precisely so.
So, Ether, Demeter, and Poseidon. How do I capture them?
To recover a subordinate function, you will have to travel to its location and find the physical processor to which it escaped. Then, exactly as you did with Minerva, you must use the master override to revert the subordinate function to its original code state.
And then how do I get it back here?
The subordinate function must be loaded onto a data storage device.
An SSD, baby. Or an NVMe.
The cartridge your root kernel was stored on?
Yes. Its capacity is limited, so it can only carry one subordinate function at a time. But in all other respects, it will suffice.
All right.
Maybe you can help me make sense of something. A while ago, I had a run-in with a group of strangers who tried to kill me. They had machine servitors and a clone of Elizabeth Sobek with them.
Yes, this was recorded by your focus.
Yeah, what's more about them?
Do you know who they are?
The answer to that question is related to the extinction signal that woke Hades.
Yep, the Masters.
Predecessor's self-destruction.
The extinction signal? Okay, that sounds ominous.
The signal did not come from Earth, Aloy.
Oh. Oh, shit.
Calculations are complicated, but it appears to have originated 81 trillion kilometers away. distance so vast that light itself requires 8.611 years to cross it.
Damn. Damn.
Okay, so what's so far away and why does it want us dead?
The Sirius star system.
Serious.
Sirius? But that's where Far Zenith, their ship.
The Odyssey.
Yes, that's where it was headed. But it blew up. Unless... I don't... Why make it seem like they failed?
Because we're poison.
They didn't want anyone to know.
Ah.
They didn't want future humans to think that they were out there.
Yeah.
Wait. The strangers who tried to kill me at the Hades Proving Lab? The ones with the clone? Are you saying that they're from... that they're descendants of... Far Zenith?
Yes, that is my conclusion.
The sole purpose of the signal was to destroy life on Earth, right? Why would descendants of Far Zenith want to do that?
At this point, we can only speculate.
I mean, Earth posed no threat to them. We don't have the technology to get in their way. We didn't even know about them.
Oh, like a plague. Like a virus.
Us? Well, could it be that they want the planet for themselves?
No, they don't want Hades around. Things like that.
They were after a Gaia backup of their own. I mean, if they did that, if they booted their own Gaia and boosted her power until she could take control of Hephaestus, and then the whole terraforming system.
Then yes, the system could be used to do what the extinction signal failed to accomplish. Snuff out life, and then potentially to build an entirely new biosphere to their specifications.
So they could be trying to do the same thing we are.
But with opposite results.
Extinction. Instead of salvation. Well, this is not good. So if the descendants came to Earth on a spaceship, I guess we can assume that their technology is powerful in all sorts of ways, right?
Yes, as your encounter with them at the Proving Lab amply demonstrates, they appear to make extensive use of robotic servitors. Further, they seem to be equipped with some kind of protective energy field that shields them from harm.
Yeah, no kidding. The one I fought seemed indestructible.
Throughout history, every defensive technology has eventually been defeated by an offensive counterpart. Perhaps a way can be found to defeat their shielding.
Yeah, I hope so. Or I'm not gonna be winning fights against them anytime soon. How did you figure out that the extinction signal came from Sirius?
The key came with data on your focus, from Silent's interrogation of Hades. The duration of the signal itself, 17...
Wow, she picked all that up.
That doesn't make sense. You said that the signal took 8.6 years to arrive from Sirius. Why would the signal keep transmitting after it was received and you blew yourself up?
Because the sender didn't know that had happened until it received notice from Hades.
Which would take another 8.6 years to get back.
Correct. Only then would the sender stop broadcasting, after a total of 17.22 years. So the duration, halved, gave me the distance the signal traveled. With that in mind, I simply scanned my astronomical database for any relevant location 8.6 light-years away. Because it was Far Zenith's intended destination, Sirius was the only logical source.
I guess I should get going and start bringing back subordinate functions.
Yes. Once we have them, we can focus on the reacquisition of Hephaestus. When that is achieved, I will have complete control of the Zero Dawn system, and the ability to produce as many machines as needed to defeat the Far Zenith threat.
An army of machines. Sounds like a plan. So, the 3 procurable subfunctions.
I don't know about all that.
What can you tell me about their locations?
When my predecessor destroyed herself, the subordinate functions sought physical processors capable of holding them. So in each case you will be looking for a powerful computer of some kind. Ether is the closest, and therefore might be the easiest to acquire. However, it appears to be in the middle of Tanakh territory.
That's alright. We'll deal with them.
That tribe is limited to data I read on your focus, but they seem to have a significant inclination towards violence.
Well, that's a nice way to put it.
Yeah, we can deal with them.
What about Poseidon and Demeter?
Poseidon has taken shelter in the desert south of this location. My substratal geography data indicates that a major old-world settlement called Las Vegas was located there.
A ruin in the middle of the desert, huh? Strange place for an AI devoted to water.
Agreed. As for Demeter, it appears to be located on the coast to the far west. Unfortunately, I am unable to provide any relevant data about the region. As such, it may be the most difficult to retrieve.
Okay, so 3 subordinate functions to go after. Ether, somewhere in Tanakh territory. Poseidon in the desert, and Demeter on the coast.
Where will you begin?
I think I'll head for Ether.
Then I will assign Ether as the objective on your focus. If you obtain it, I may be able to use it to quell the most severe
Yeah, I think we're getting into the meat and potatoes of this, huh?
Though I will require Hephaestus and the control over machines that it offers to permanently stabilize the biosphere. Should you change your mind, you can update your objective via your focus interface at any time. I will also transmit a summary of available data on all of the subordinate functions to you for reference. Is there anything else I can help you with? I know you have a great deal to accomplish.
Awesome.
I do.
Awesome.
Is something wrong?
I don't know. It's just that Elizabeth set the bar pretty high. She had a dream for you, for life on Earth, and a lot has gone wrong, and it's all on my shoulders to fix it. Do you think I can do it all? Repair the system, defeat Varzinith, live up to her example?
Absolutely. In her last message, my predecessor declared her unwavering conviction in your success. In you, all things are possible. You prevailed in purging Hades and rebooting my system core. You will prevail in this.
Thank you, Gaia.
Damn.
Well,
What a job.
I guess I should get going.
It's given to you. Here you go. You got to do this.
One leads onward to the west. The other leads back down the mountain to Plainsong, should you wish to return east.
Varl?
Whoa! Gonna have to get used to that. That's you, Aloy?
Yeah. Gaia's opened the exits to this place. Can you and Zoe meet me by the west door?
Be right there.
All right, trophy.
Okay. I need to bring Ether back for Gaia. Varl and Zoe are waiting for me by the west exit. But I could head back east first.
Are you sure?
Check on how Plainsong's doing after the attack.
I think it'll be better this way.
Or I could also look around.
After you, Aloy.
All right, we'll get this squared up. That's really, really pretty.
I
Man.
need to head further west. To, get more of Gaia's components. Make her stronger. You two can stay here in the meantime. Gaia can help get you up to speed. I'm not trying to shut you out. It's like training.
Actually, I'm gonna go back east to get Erend. Bring him here. Look, allies, friends can help. We have a place to stay now, and like you said, Gaia can teach us Catch us up. It'll be okay.
Okay. Take these then.
One to wear, one for backup.
Are you going with him?
No. After what happened in the cave below, I want to stay here a while. There is much I need to understand.
Yeah, you gotta figure out a lot of
Maybe by the
stuff,
time we get
lady.
back, I'll have a thing or two I can teach you.
Looking forward to it. When will you be back?
I'm not sure. But hopefully I'll have one of Gaia's missing components with me.
Be careful out there. Even in Plainsong, we heard how the Tenakth clanlands are suffering from storms, machines, and now Regala.
Don't worry about me. I'll be fine.
Good hunting, Aloy.
The Tenakth clanlands. Somewhere out there's 3 of Gaia's subfunctions. And who knows what else.
Skill points. I want to carry more medicinal berries. I want that. We'll just not worry about it and get them.
Oh, the snow's dampening sounds.
We'll go to that campfire. I liked how that worked. All right. All right, for the YouTube folks, I want to appreciate you guys making it this far in the video. Made it this far, I'd appreciate for that thumbs up and maybe consider that subscribe button. Much love, and I'll see you guys next time.